Greetings to all of humanity. It's really a joy, it's a pleasure. It's always my honor to be greeting you and always bringing the message of emancipation to you, whereby I'm pointing to look no other place but to look inwardly to discover that your real identity is your divinity. That's the reason why I want to speak to you concerning spending money and investing money. So my topic is actually spending money versus investing money. And the reason why I choose to speak about spending money versus investing money is because some time ago I was listening to someone on YouTube. I can't even remember the name of the channel, but there was something that was mentioned that I really put at the back of my head, and I will never ever forget that, because when I look around, it's something that always happens in my community and around the entire Caribbean and among black communities, okay? And it is something that very much need to be highlighted, because it's like a disease among our people, and it's been keeping our people in poverty and mediocrity. So it means that our people need help mentally. So it is very important for me to make this video. Now, what the guy said is that when you look at the population of America, it's about 14% black. Okay, now he could have been speaking about America in general. I could have been speaking about a particular state, but I can't quite remember 100%. Okay, so I'm subject to correction, but he said about 14%. But when you look at the spending, black people spend 50% of what has been spent in that country. And I think he went on to say that they spend over $1 trillion a year or something like that. Okay, but the real point, right, that I really got from it and I really want to stress on is how our people is so caught up in spending their money. And when I say spending, I'm speaking about just basically like wasting their money on things that are not so needed, or things that are not so much a priority in their life, things that they can actually live without, and how they normally live above their means. And as long as such a thing continue, will have generation after generation after generation after generation of poverty-stricken people with that kind of spending mentality instead of investing. Now, just recently, which is, I would say, yesterday, I should say, actually, because today I'm making this video, it's actually Saturday, and yesterday was Friday, and most people refer to it as Black Friday. And that same madness that is going around the world among black people is the same thing happening in my country, which is actually a third world country, and all other black countries where black people live, and they refer to as third world country. You see that the people still have this same kind of spending mentality. And most of the time, the places that they are going to purchase whatever they need, most of the time it's people who doesn't even look like them, in terms of it's not black people like themselves. Yes, we know that there's only one universal consciousness. Yes, we know that we are all one. But to get my point across, what I'm saying, like in my country, for example, most of the people who own the businesses are like the Syrians, the Chinese, and other people who are not even from this country. And I cannot blame them for coming here to try to uplift our economy, because most people do not realize that the outer economy is a reflection of their inner economy, because the inner economy is the real economy. So if they have poverty mentality and the spending mentality over investing, then they will have that kind of economy whereby someone who believe in investment will have to come and invest in their economy or in their country to live the standard of their country. So my brother and my sisters, the thing I would have come to realize, and I wish I would have learned these things as a little child, and that is why I'm sharing such a video, that people can get this kind of information and share it with their children. Okay? And so I've come to realize that most black people do not invest their money, and they haven't been quite educated about money. There's no educational system that has been put in place to teach our people about money. It's mostly about academic education and being an employee. And when a person grew up and meet their parents, their friends, their relatives, and everyone in this habit of spending and in this habit of what they call enjoyment, and people who always want to have the latest brand and the latest clothes and the latest cologne, and the people who always want to show that they have arrived by attaining certain things, like driving a certain vehicle, and they can only buy one, they can't buy 2 or 3 or 4 or 5 or 6, and they were even forced to buy one. They would owe the bank, and they would preach that in order for you to own something, you have to borrow from the bank, and so on. This kind of mentality is what I'm speaking about. Yet you would see in such a country that the people have a religious and superstitious mentality also, and they would be looking to a God or a power outside of themselves, and that they would never believe in themselves. So they get caught up so much and in spending money that they never realize that money must be circulated, money must be invested, and they need to invest money. There's so much outlets that are available that people can invest their money, and so much opportunities, especially in the bigger countries. Like for example, places like America, people can buy homes at a far much more cheaper price than down in these parts here, and fix them and sell them and run, real estate business and get so much money. There are other people who can easily get into the stock market, while in these parts you have to find a broker or a company that is international and might just be very few or whatever. Okay, so there's always more opportunity for people. Yet, doesn't matter where you live or the color of your skin, opportunity is available to everyone. Everyone has the same 24 hours to live, to breathe, and to achieve what they want to achieve in their life, because it's the same power. Everyone have the power of thought. Everyone have a mind, and everyone is connected to the divine mind. All of us have the same creative power within us. And that is why, my brother and my sisters, have always been teaching you that God is your imagination, and not to believe in a God or a power outside of yourself. You must believe in yourself and use that power to achieve your every desire, because that power that is within you is supposed to be your inside teacher that will teach you and guide you and show you that it is always wiser to invest money instead of just spending money. So my brother and my sisters, even if you have to live below your means, that's what you have to do to be able to invest more money in your life and the life of your family. For example, I would buy a very cheap shoe that I know that will last me a certain amount of time, more than to go and buy a shoe for $300, $400, $500, $600. But some people just want to show that they can wear a $400, $500, $600 shoe. But do you know how good you will feel when you know you have a certain amount of money that is being invested in certain things that will give you return, that even while you're sleeping, you're investing, even while you're in the toilet, you're still investing. Everything you do, You understand? You are actually investing. Your money is circulating all the time. It's a very good feeling. And when you have that feeling, you do not mind wearing a $50 shoe, a $60 shoe. You do not mind wearing a $20 shoe, a $30 shoe. Because you're so confident. Because you have that right kind of feeling, knowing you're not doing anything to please society. You're not living to please society. Some of the most richest people in the world are very simple people. They're just simple, and some of them, they're people who are very rich and they will drive a simple vehicle too. Okay? But I'm not saying that if you love something in this world, you mustn't go and get it once you have that surplus. Remember, it's always better to do something when your cup is full and running over. If you have to force yourself to buy a vehicle, it means that you really can't afford it. You have to borrow from the bank. You really cannot afford it. It means you can just extend the time, you understand, to achieve it. So even if it means to wait another year or 2 more years, it is better, and then you can buy it cash. On the other hand, if you set a goal whereby you would not buy one vehicle until you could buy at least 5 or 6 vehicles, it would be a great goal, because by the time you buy that, that would be like you taking a little pocket change from what you have to buy that. So my brother and my sisters, if our people learn to live like below the means and invest more of their money, we will have a better economy in our society among black people. Okay, that's what I'm really trying to say. And we'll be able to help our family and break out of the cost of spending all of this Black Friday madness and all of these things that our people get caught up so much in. These other people would just lay back and take all the money from them and laugh after them because they know that they're acting, foolishly. You see? So even in my country, I normally around this time, especially around December time, there's a certain supermarket, I would just go in front of the supermarket and look in the office and see the owners, how they would just be in the office just watching everybody. Just watching everybody. It's like madness. It's like everybody going, and these people, it's the only time these people just stop all that they are doing around their desk in the office and just watch the madness that's going on in the supermarket every year. I just watch it. And I said, these people just watching how these people just spending like they're crazy for just a day. So my brother and my sister are just making this video to help our people to get out of such a brainwash. It's like a mental sickness among our people. Everybody always want to show that they have arrived. And you find that the rich is living as if they're poor, but the poor want to live as if they're rich. But I'm saying all of that just to get a point across, because actually we all were born rich, and when you discover the true riches that is within you, you become more humble and you become more relaxed and become more content. You become just a feeling that you want. That feeling keep you in joy, peace and happiness. You do not look to the material things to make you happy. So my brother and my sisters, always remember that you are the creator beholding the creation. You are the perceiver beholding the perception. Always remember that. Always remember that it is your thoughts that is creating your reality, and that you can create your reality consciously, and stop spending or wasting your time, your energy and your money. Invest your time, your energy and your money, because the real money is your inner energy that you must circulate rightly, wisely, constructively. Therefore, my brother and my sisters, grab hold of your inner economy and develop your inner economy, that you will all live in abundance and prosperity, because true wealth and abundance is a 360 thing. Is a 360 degree. It means wholeness in every way. Your health, everything must be in place, because first of all, your health is your wealth. So my brother and my sister, that is real. When you find real abundance, you will know that it is holistic. You will know it's like a 360 degree. It's a circle. Everything in its rightful place. So my brother and my sisters, remember who you are in these crazy time, such as Black Friday sale and all of these Christmas sales are going to be going on. Okay, yes, you can enjoy some of those time when things are very cheap, and you definitely need it. If you need it and you have to get it, fine. But if you can live without it, my brother, my sisters, invest more. Invest more of your money. Get compound interest. Find open a good saving account in a bank, and one that is giving you dividend every month or every quarter, and put your money, some of your money there, that you can build up, and that compound interest will help you. Or you can do some in stocks. And I am speaking from a third world country, but those are things that I'm seeing that I've never seen before. Nobody ever taught me about these things. I never grew up with a mother or father around me to teach me anything. But now I come to understand all of these things. I say to myself, these are things that we were supposed to be taught as a little child, and they're missing from us. And today you see adults in such an ignorance. So my brother, my sister, I just want to encourage you. I just want to strengthen you. I just want to bring these words of wisdom to help you. So with that being said, my brother, my sisters, okay, I just want to tell you to keep believing in yourself and keep believing in your imagination to be the creator in everyone, and use your imagination to create your reality consciously. So with that being said, I want to say peace, love you all, out.